Hey there, got your camper all done. Let's go take a look at it. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start at the front, work our way back around, going over all the features on the camper, and then we'll get up top, show you how everything works inside. Starting up here at the front, billet aluminum corners on each corner of the clamshell. These all have lash points on them. These lash points are great for hanging a hammock off of or anything like that when you're at a campsite. It's actually how we lift and lower the camper onto your truck so they can take plenty of weight. If solar or any sort of lighting or anything is in the future for your build, solar panels, mount them towards the front, wire over the hinge point here. You can actually utilize this little T-slot to wire chase back to the front wall of the camper. And then we have integrated pass-throughs on the driver and passenger side that are just capped right now. You pop those and it drops you right inside the fuselage, right behind this first pill-shaped opening right there. Moving on to the doors, got 2-stage latches on these guys. The latch has got first stage, second stage being fully closed. Manual release is like that. First stage gives you the option for a soft close, like that, which is great. You're camping in the middle of the night, you don't want to slam the door, make a loud noise. To fully close it from here, there's 3 rivets on each side of the door, and that's where the latch is actually mounted. You just take your palm and lean into it till you hear a click. That will fully close the door. Handles, single handle operation. These guys are lockable from the inside. So if you just take this little tab right here, flip it up, that's locked. Flip it back, that's unlocked. As I mentioned earlier, this is a manual bypass for these, so if you're on the inside, you're waking up in the morning, you want to get out, all you're doing is you're bypassing the handle mechanism going straight to the latches. So those will look like that when they're fully closed. When you want to get out, you will just push each side, that'll pop, and the door will open right up for you. You're getting 2 keys with each door here. They're all keyed alike, so you got 6 keys total in the camper. And that will move on to the rear door of the camper. Rear door functions the same way as the side doors. The only difference with it is it's got this bracket on the bottom that we attach the tailgate gasket to. This is adjustable, so you can adjust how much pressure it's pushing down on your tailgate to create a good seal. You do not want too much pressure pushing down on it, otherwise it'll be difficult to open the door. Too little, won't have a good seal on it. When I close this rear door, I like to just kind of put my hands out to each side, lean into it. That ensures that the latches both engage fully. One nice thing is you can totally open the tailgate with the rear door closed, just like so. You just cannot close it with the rear door down, otherwise it'll catch that gasket at the rear. So what you have to do is pop the door, close that, then shut the rear door. Right now, your brake light wiring is over behind this column here, just coiled up, as well as your USB and your 12-volt port. And now we will hop up top and show you how to open the clamshell and how all the tent works. And up top here, you got blue latches on each side of the camper. That's what's securing the clamshell. The way that these work is you have a ball spring inside here with 2 detents on the latch. That gives you a open and a closed position just like so. Depending on the driving conditions you put your vehicle through, dirt, road grime, and stuff like that can get caked up in here. All that needs to be done is just a little bit of lubrication being applied. We use Bow Shield T9 or Muck Off. You're looking for a dry lube. So we pop these guys here and then push straight up on the handle. You do not need to hold on to the handle as it opens. It will always open nice and smoothly. From here, you have the pass-through panels, which I like to actually hang off to the side at this point instead of being inside and trying to move them out of the way. When you pull these guys, you'll notice that you have a flat edge here and a hooked edge up top. This hooked edge is for you to actually hang these guys on the interior right there. These lash points on the side of the camper are great for being able to step down, hold yourself up, and then swing through into the camper just like so. So each one of your door openings has 2 sets of these toggles. These guys are for the storm door and the screens for you to roll them up and get them up and out of the way. All we do is just pull them over the back and you got these eyelets on each side. You got vents on all 3 sides of the tent. These all work the exact same way. They just unvelcro and then actually just stick back onto themselves up here at the top, just like so. That is the interior portion of the vent being open. Now you just have to open the exterior, which is done with these guys. Just do this first time adjustment. You tighten down each side like so. And now when you click them back together, the fiberglass batten on the exterior will bend and the vent is open. It is super important when you go to put this all away that you take the tension off of these guys. Otherwise, if you try and close it right now, the material's being pushed outwards. You're gonna create a pinch point down here when closing. All you have to do for that is unclick it just like so. You do not have to be loosened back up and clipped together. They can stay like that until your next use. Also, Good idea to close these guys after each use as well, just avoiding any hard creases in this fabric. Next, you got the interior crossbar here that just locks the extrusion in on the clamshell, and also the tent retractors. These guys pull the tent in as you're closing it, so you're not getting any pinch points up here at the front. I'm gonna hop down here and we'll go over how the modular floor panel works. This guy, you grab your mattress and take this guy at the same time, push straight forward. The mattress will fold over into this place, and just like that, you have the living room mode. This is great for getting out of the rain, a nice private place to change out of wet gear and whatnot. And it's easy to switch between the two modes. All you're doing, just grabbing your mattress, pulling it back out, and just like that. Next, we're gonna go over how the Exped mattress works. You have the inflation valve here on the left and the deflate valve here on the right. When you're inflating this guy, you need to close the deflate valve and pump this guy up. When you are putting it all away, you do need to deflate the mattress, especially if you're gonna be keeping a sleeping bag up here. So to do so, what works really well, pop the deflate valve. I will fold this guy in half lengthwise and then into quarters and just lay on it for like 30 seconds. That gets the mattress nice and flat. From there, fold the mattress back out. And if you're storing bedding up here, like a sleeping bag or anything, we recommend that you keep it towards the middle, giving roughly about a foot of space on each side for the tent material still to be able to collapse in, so you're not bunching up fabric towards the side. Putting this all away, take these guys like so, drop them into place. Closing the clamshell, super simple. All you wanna do is grab out towards each side here at this radius of the fabric and pull straight down until you get your hand onto the roof. You can't do it in one pull. You can also treat this like you're kind of climbing up a ladder. Just grab here at the radius and just little by little work your way up until the top. Technique that we use for tucking these is I will get your hand onto the roof here, reach over to the side where you have this little flap, which is the vent above your window. Grab this and pull it straight in towards the middle of the roof and hold it. Pull it out once you can just barely get your arm out there and reach in this side and do the same thing. The trick is to not open it up much more because you'll undo the tuck on the other side. And then I just worry about any material off the rear last, and then push the latches down just like that. If you're ever out here at the corners really pushing hard on this guy to get these latches to engage, it means the mattress isn't deflated enough or you got something pinched. Go ahead and open it back up, just double check everything and then try closing it again. After that, close the tailgate, this guy, and you're all set.